Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today in this video we will be looking at one of the most important interview question that many data analysts face, and that is calculating the weighted average. So today we will look at that problem with an example. So the given question is: the sales department is conducting a performance review and is interested in trends in product sales. They have decided to use a weighted moving average as part of their analysis. Write an SQL query to calculate the 3-day weighted moving average for sales for each product. Use the weights 0.5 for the current day, 0.3 for the previous day, and 0.2 for the day before that. And then we have got a table called the sales table, where we have the date, the product ID, and the sales volume. And we have to get the output of the date, the product ID, and the weighted average. So the first thing that we can do is we can get the entire data set, which is select star from my sales table, and then I will get two other values, which are the total sales that the company have generated on the previous day and the day before that. So in order to achieve this, we can use our lag function, and inside that I will use the sales volume, and then we can use the over function, and I will partition it by the product ID, and then we can order it by our date. So with this we can get all the total sales value based on the products, and I can order it by, since I am ordering it by the date, I will get the previous date's sales volume based on the product ID. We are using the partition by product ID because we have to return the output based on the product ID. And similarly I will use it for the day before that as well. So when I copy this and paste this over here, so I need the day before that, therefore by default it gets us the previous day, but in order to get the day before that we will add the extra parameter, which is 2, which means it will trace back 2 days before, and then I will name this as L2. Now we can we can simply get this table in a CTE table, and then I will close this out, and now we can try to get this value, which is the weighted average sales. And in order to achieve this, we will select the date and then the product ID, and now we have to calculate the weighted average sales. In order to do that, we can use this formula, which is 0.5 times the current days. So 0.5 into the sales volume, and then we need to multiply it 0.3 times the L1, and then 0.2 times the L2, and then I can call this as the weighted average sales. So I will copy and paste it out, and I am getting this from my CT table. That's all mostly. Let's run this code. Oops. So yeah, we got almost the similar values, but we have to get rid of these two null values. So what we can do is, these two values are showing as null. This is because they don't have the day before yesterday's value. So therefore we can do one thing, like we can use a where clause, and we can say L2 should not be equal to 0. And now when we submit, Yeah, our test case has been passed. So now let's solve the second question. The event table tracks every time a user performs a certain action, which is like, post, enter, etc. on a platform. Write a query to determine the top 5 actions performed during the week of Thanksgiving, which is from 22nd November 2020 to 28th November 2020, and we have to rank them based on the number of times the particular action was performed, and then the output should include the action performed and their rank in ascending order, and if two rank actions were performed equally, they should have the same rank. So this clearly means that we should use the dense rank function. And then we have our input table, which is custom user id created at action platform, and then we need the output based on the action and the ranks. So here I have already run this code, which is select star from events, and what we have is we have the id user id created at action and the platform. So now let's just create a dense rank function, and then we'll see what happens. So we'll select the action, and then I will use the dense rank function, and I will do this over. There is no need for any partitioning, and just simply I will order by the count of uh, let's say it's just everything, and then I will take this from my events table, and we will give this as rank. Now what we should do, we should get the top 5 values, and also we need to address this filter, which is our dates. So we can use where created at between my 2022 11 22 and 2022 11 28, and lastly I should group it by my action, and then I will limit it to the top 5 values. So let's you run this. Oops, we have centered the values, so it's 2020, and let's run this code again. Yeah, we got the output, but yeah, got a different one, and yeah, that's because we should use the descending values. And now let's submit it. Oops, it's not as oops, it's just ranks, and yeah, we got our value. Mostly yes, this should be yes. Yeah, I hope you like this video, and in this video we looked at how to calculate the weighted average and then use the dense rank function. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day.